the Jobs Act that really is interesting is that not only can anyone can invest, but also it's open to worldwide investors as well, which is a very, very interesting aspect, because before a lot of people that were outside of the U.S., or if, of course, you could if you had the net worth and the income level, but the other thing that it actually opened up the investment for anyone outside of the United States as well, to be able to invest in local companies or companies in the U.S. So this is a very, very interesting time. This is definitely a very phenomenal time, because up until a year or 2 years ago, this was not available to anyone, particularly anyone that is making under, or the net worth of under 200,000. So it's a very, very interesting concept. It's very new. It's going to require a lot of digging and getting to understand the industry, but for the most part, it's very similar to, I like to explain it as opening up a Scottrade account or opening up a E-Trade account. It's very similar to that, but the only difference is we're doing, you can actually invest in, small companies. You can invest in, local companies. You can actually invest in the next movie theater. You can invest in the next apartment complex. So, and you can put as little as, with By the Block specifically, you can put as little as $100, and you can actually be a part of the development of these major institutions in your community. I was seeing earlier, someone was asking about us opening our own hospitals. That's another, that's an area where, we have a practitioner or someone who's actually been an independent practitioner for quite some time, and now they want to expand from a clinic to an actual, let's say, an emergency center, or even a full-blown hospital. They can actually take that business model and implement it and put it on By the Block, and they can actually get the funds to be able to open their own hospital with investors from the community. So these are just giving some ideas of how far this can expand. It's not necessarily just specific to real estate, but it's really anything that you can imagine that you need, that you can possibly want to create in your community. We can actually do that, and we can do it with By the Block. And now anyone is open to invest in it. So yeah, it's a very interesting process, and we hope you guys will definitely get involved and use this to our advantage, because it can produce a lot of advantages for everyone.